Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today, we continue in child abuse.
Roughed up Natsuki, yeah.
Yeah, Doki Doki Blue Skies.
Oh boy.
Fucked up.
It still hurts though. Your, eye. She nods. Do you want some ice? Yes, I want some ice and a martini and a shot of raspberry steak. She nods. Alright, I'll, be back. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Here, take this. He just hands her a steak. And
No.
her... Come on, classic cartoon. Natsuki quickly snatches it and holds it up to her eye. Thanks. Are you okay to talk? Natsuki clenches her fists in anger, but then she takes a deep breath and relaxes. I'm sorry for shoving you away, lying to you. Oh, okay. Her voice starts to crack as tears well up in her eyes. Hey, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. No, you deserve to know. Remember that part about how my dad's a hard-working man? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know how I said my parents got a divorce? Yeah? They didn't. Okay! Okay, this is something. Guys in the... Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck you went with that, but there was only like one possible way they could have said. They could have gone with that.
Oh, okay. My mom is dead. Does mom have to be capitalized?
I don't think that's relevant to this moment.
I know,
now is it?
But I just, whatever. Oh, Natsuki, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. She died in a car crash when I was 13. My dad, he couldn't handle it. They ran the shop together, we all did. Money was always a bit tight, but it got so much worse after Mom. Dad was so stressed out, so he started drinking again.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so mean now, always yelling and stuff. He's not himself when he drinks. He wasn't always like this. Okay, so you and your dad are in a tough spot. I get that. And I'm sorry. Did he do this to you? Natsuki averts her eyes. It's obvious she doesn't want to answer the question, but she still nods her head. That's why she hasn't been wanting to do anything physical or inviting me over. Jeez, Natsuki, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should call the police? No.
Yeah.
No! Do not call the police! Well, hey, calm down. I was just... No, I don't care. Never say that again. But, Natsuki, you're in danger. If you even think about calling, I will break up with you on the spot. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just don't call the cops. He's a good person, I swear. This is just a one-time thing, I promise. Let's just leave this between us, okay? Natsuki. Kazuma, it's gonna be even harder if we get the police involved. There's enough going on as is. If you insist, Natsuki breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you. I'm assuming you don't want to go back home. I really should, Natsuki. But I doubt he'll care if I come back tonight. I don't want to go back either. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can have my bed and I'll sleep on the couch. No, it's fine. I'll take the couch. You sure? Yes, it's your bed anyway. Alright, it's your decision. There's food in the kitchen if you want. Is there anything else you need? I'm good. Alright. I'll see you in the morning.
Night.
Night.
I couldn't sleep. Can I sleep with you?
I don't even. Again, the problem is that you joke,
I
but
know,
but
but I can see it
No.
though.
no.
but
Let me be very clear. If the
Uh,
writers do that, that is one of the most inappropriate things they could ever do.
Inappropriate, yes.
Like, not in a, oh, they're teenagers inappropriate. It's inappropriate because her character
yeah.
is literally against physical contact because she just got beaten. Because her father abuses her. She doesn't like physical contact. So having her do
Come
that
on.
literally
bad.
would be physical contact, the thing that's against her character.
I mean, as
it
long
would.
as she doesn't touch them, there's plenty of room on that bed.
No.
I walk back up to my room. Jeez, this day really took a turn out. Took a turn out of nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna go sleep in the chair. I'm gonna recline it. I would have confronted Natsuki. Comfort Natsuki more, but I just didn't know what to say. Well, I doubt many people in my situation would know what to say. Besides, it didn't seem like she wanted me around. I can't really blame her for that, though. I never would have thought it was this bad. Looking back on it, though, it's so obvious. No duh, she doesn't want to get physical. Let's get physical. Her dad beats her, for God's sake. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around that. I just can't believe it's true. It seems so strange, weird, outlandish even. Enraging. Even though you hear about this stuff happening in the news, you just never think it would happen to someone you actually know, or less likely you. But it's actually happening. What exactly am I supposed to do? Honestly, thought that going to the police was the best option. But that only pissed off Natsuki. Why does she not want help? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. I need sleep. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my headphones on.
That's true, you don't.
I heard nothing. I'm sure it was just no music. Excuse me, Sensei.
Kazuma, how are you doing?
Not good. No, you are not.
Well, yeah. You sure? You don't sound alright.
Well, mostly alright. Me, myself, I'm fine.
Something wrong?
It's just high school stuff.
I see. Sit down, I've got this period off. Let's talk this out.
Yeah, sure, sounds great. You know what? You're my psychiatrist.
No.
Sakurai sits back into his seat, and I take the seat adjacent from him. He reaches into his desk and pulls out a soda can. You keep your soda in your desk. Lucky!
Indeed.
We both laugh at Sakurai's quip.
So what's been bothering you?
Well, now that I think about it, it might be a bit, you know...
Personal?
Yeah.
Well, only share what you're comfortable sharing.
Alright? It's just relationship problems.
Oh, right, high school relationships.
Not that bad.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting.
That's one word for it. Well, I've been in my fair share of relationships, though, especially in high school. Granted, they've all failed miserably, but that's beside the point. If you want my honest advice, it's that communication is key. If you have problems with the relationship, tell her that.
Won't she get pissed at me?
Well, no, not if you say the right thing.
Doesn't that apply to, like, everything about relationships?
Well, yes, that is true. If you really have problems, then say something.
I don't really know if I should say something, though. She's in a bit of a tough spot right now, Anne.
And... oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying. You don't have to keep going if you don't want to.
I nod my head.
I'm not going to push you any more than I already have. But as a teacher and adult, I'll say this. If push comes to shove, Kazuma, go to an adult. I know how basic and stupid that sounds, trust me. But you're only a kid. Don't think you can handle everything on your own.
The only adult you could go to in this situation would be mother.
Yeah, or him. I was just like you, though I didn't need any help at all. Or thought I didn't need any help at all. That I could handle everything on my own. I learned the hard way that wasn't true.
Really?
Yes, really. High school hasn't changed much. Except now they pay their teachers even less.
Well, I mean, look around. This school is kind of cheap.
It's a public school, of course it is. It's nicer than where I went. Huh.
Really, where'd you go?
I went to a private school, believe it or not. Never liked the teachers, to be honest. That's part of why I became a teacher. I wanted to be the opposite of what my teachers were. Sorry for going off on a tangent like that. Guess that kind of slipped out.
Nah, it's alright. I'm glad you became a teacher, though. You're one of my favorites, to be honest.
Huh, thanks, Kazuma. Don't tell anyone this, but you're one of my favorite students.
Aha! Teachers do have favorites. Oh, sorry. Aha!
No, duh. Despite what we all say, we all have favorites. And least favorites.
Like?
That's not for you to know. What time is it? 2 minutes.
Till?
I've got another student coming in for help halfway through this period. Should probably get back to lunch.
Yeah, probably. Alright, well, have a good weekend, Sensei.
You too, Cosmo. Remember what we talked about. And do your homework.
Make sure to finish your homework. Fine. I love that guy. He's like an actual human being who you can talk to.
Rather than a random NPC that's been crafted out of dialogue options.
A rare sight in the school. As I turn away and walk towards the doorway, a familiar face comes around the corner.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Who voiced her?
You.
Hey, Kazuma.
What's up, Shiori?
Going to a teacher. And you are?
Going to lunch.
Oh, with that pink-haired girl, huh?
That's the one.
Is she your girlfriend?
Yep.
Wow, really? I honestly expected you to say no.
Yeah. Is that surprising?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey.
I'm just messing with you. Good for you, though. I can't get a guy for the life of me.
If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea how Natsuki fell for me. Maybe it's just luck, you know.
Something like that.
Anyway, I've got to get going, so I'll see you around.
Bye.
Wait, no, I think I voiced her since you voiced me.
Unclear.
I can't remember,
Who
though.
cares?
I care!
Fuck Karen!
Anyway, if she comes back, I'll read it. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday when?
When? Is this still lunch break? This is a time jump.
That's always a time jump.
Finally. Today's the day when Mom gets back. The person you need to speak to.
I can't imagine.
I don't even know how long it's been since she was last here.
Christmas.
Let's see. She came back around Christmas, which is when I started dating Natsuki. She left like mid-January, the day Natsuki started shoplifting. Considering it's the start of March, I'd say it's been about 2 months.
Congratulations.
That's longer than she's usually gone. Mostly she's out on trips for like a month tops.
Didn't you literally... Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you literally say it's been like that you're almost 99% of the time she's gone? Whatever.
Excluding the trip she went on before I joined the literature club, of course. A lot's happened since then, hasn't it? The festival, Halloween, Christmas, my first kiss. There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
The festival feels like ages ago, to be honest. Jeez, what a day that was. And then there's what's been happening more recently with Natsuki's revelation.
Relation.
No,
Maybe
it was Revelation.
Yeah.
It's been a few days, but it's strange. Although we've still been talking like normal, I feel like there's been a bit of wedge since that night. She hasn't said much, and a bit of makeup helped hide her bruises for school, but how do I act around here? Do I pretend like nothing happened? Or do I be trying to fix the problem? She said it was a one-off thing, but is that really the case? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. I want to trust Natsuki's judgment, but how can I if I know that she's been suffering and hiding it? What could I even do to help? Should I get some advice, even though I know telling someone would be going behind Natsuki's back? And even if I did, how would that help? Who would I talk to? With my swirling emotions beginning to spiral, I've suddenly brought out of the depths of my mind by a familiar face.
Kazuma, are you alright?
Huh? Oh, yeah, fine, why?
You were just staring off into space. I just wanted to make sure you were alright.
All good here. I was just daydreaming.
Oh,
Monica raises an eyebrow.
Of course she's raised an eyebrow, because didn't you literally come to her to talk to Sayori when she last did this?
What?
There's something you're not telling me. Is it about Natsuki?
What? No.
Kazuma.
Fine it is.
What is it? Tell me.
How much time you got? Monica glances at the clock.
About 10 minutes.
Alright. Wait, why do you want to know anyway?
Well, I'm the president. If 2 of my members are dating, and they're having problems, I need to know so it doesn't affect the club. So, tell me, what's wrong?
I don't know, it's not really a problem between me and Natsuki, it's something
else.
It's pretty complicated.
How so?
I'd rather not get into it, to be honest. But it's pretty personal stuff, so like...
No, I understand. A lot of my friends have relationships like that. Where do you guys stand exactly? Are you doing alright? Are you in a fight?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know where we stand. Everything's kind of muddy right now.
I see. Well, I think you should talk to her about where you 2 stand exactly. You should also be direct with her. Playing coy never helped anyone.
I mean, I tried.
And...
well, nothing really came of it.
does she not want to talk about your relationship? Because if so, then that's bad.
No, it's not that. Something just came up when I tried to talk to her. As I said, personal stuff.
Well, if now's not a good time for you guys to talk about your relationship, you can just wait till it's a good time. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, it's not like there's a better option, right?
No, I guess you're right.
Just remember, the best way to help her is to be direct. That applies to more than just the relationship. Just an FYI.
Yep, I hear ya. Thanks for the help, Monica. It's appreciated.
My pleasure, Cosma. That's Monica's ticket and the tip of the day.
Once again, Monica glances at the clock, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go on a 3rd date. Get her in the mood, then I'll talk to her about it.
Looks like it's about time to head out.
He turns to the rest of the club room.
Okay, everyone, it's about that time. I'll see you all tomorrow. And make sure to bring a poem. Especially you, Kazuma.
I thought it was going to be this time we do poems, but okay. Yeah, I know. Monica giggles.
I'll see you later, Kazuma. Take care.
Take care, Monica. With that, I pack up my stuff and head for home. As I'm walking along, I feel a vibration in my pocket.
We still on for tonight?
Yep, come over at 5.
Can't wait.
I stand still by...
Still stand.
I still stand by the fact the way Natsuki texts is adorable. There's something about the amount of emoji she uses.
It's a literal miracle that
Mom,
you think that.
Yeah, Mom, are you home?
In the kitchen, sweetheart.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I walk over to her and give her a big hug.
How was school?
It's alright, nothing to write home about. How was your trip? Everything go alright?
Yeah, almost. One of our clients got cold feet at the last minute, which was a headache to deal with.
She takes a sip of her mug. What's that?
Coffee. I'm trying to combat jet lag.
She yawns.
With little success.
Sorry to hear that. Will you be good for tonight?
Of course. I'm excited to finally meet her. When's she coming over?
5.
Means you've got half an hour to cook dinner.
Yep. Yeah. I'll get on it. I'll get on it, yeah.
Alright, I'll be in the living room. Call me if something's burning down.
Duly noted.
So...
Ring!
Oh. So here's the thing.
What?
I'm less concerned about them meeting. I'm more concerned that she's wise to the ways of the world, and more specifically, she's not blind.
Yeah.
About, like, I'm sure she can see
I'm sure
makeup.
she knows what makeup looks like.
So it's like, oh.
Oh crap, she's already here?
Don't worry, Cosmo, I'll set the table. You go let her in.
Alright, if you say
I haven't had
so.
time to make anything.
I walk over to the door and open it up. Wow, that's some pretty good makeup.
The makeup is so good that I think they just reused the old model.
Hey. Hey there. I step out of the doorway so Natsuki can come inside.
Is there anything I need to know before I meet your mom?
Nah, she's pretty normal. She will try her best to embarrass me, though.
So she's normal.
Really? Oh, this will be fun. Ah.
Why, hello! You must be Natsuki.
Mom outstretches her hand.
Hi,
Oka-san.
Oka-san, nice to meet
that
you.
That would be a, I think it's an honorific given to, like, someone. It's a weird honorific.
Natsuki takes her hand and shakes it.
I've heard so much about you from Kazuma.
Really? Natsuki turns to look at me.
Like what exactly?
Well, I've heard great things about your cooking skills. Cosmo said you were what got him into cooking.
Yeah, I'm good in the kitchen. I've loved cooking ever since I was young. I've rewatched Chef Ramsay so many times.
Really? That's pretty interesting.
Mom points at me.
Oh, that literally means mother, basically. So
okay.
basically...
Hello, Mom.
Yeah. I only got into cooking after he was born. His father couldn't cook for the life of him.
Natsuki giggles. My dad's the same way. My mom does all the cooking.
Well, that's still true.
Yeah.
That's true, even now. Here, let's sit down and chat. Cosmo, would you be able to finish up dinner? And get me a glass of water.
No problem. Want anything to drink, Natsuki? And water's good. Gotcha. While Mom and Natsuki moved to the living room and carry on their conversation, I finished up with dinner and grabbed Mom's glass of water. Alright, Natsuki, this is intervention.
No, I don't think she's that aware yet.
This looks good. Shrimp tempura with carrots and sweet peas. Yep, seasoned with soy sauce and ginger.
There's too much.
Do you have tetsuyu sauce?
That's a type of sauce.
Who doesn't?
Crazy people! That's who.
And I'm crazy.
We don't know what it is. We can't be crazy! We don't know what it is!
Here's your sauce. Thanks. It's very saucy. After a healthy slathering of tetsuyu sauce, we all begin eating. There's a small period of awkward silence before Mom finally strikes up a conversation.
It is some kind of dipping sauce.
Yeah.
So I have no knowledge of exactly what it is. So how long have you two been dating exactly? Oh, sorry, together exactly?
I look at Natsuki and she looks back at me with an equally confused look. 2.5 months, maybe? That's how long we've been officially dating. Yeah, we've been hanging out consistently since the festival. I nod my head.
Oh, well, it sounds like a match made in heaven. So, it is made... So, Tetsuya sauce is made from dashi, which is some kind of, like, powder. It's soy sauce. Mirin, which is sweet rice wine. And sugar. So it's basically just flavored soy sauce.
Okay.
Which I'm sure is going to piss people off. So, anyways. Especially considering how you both like manga.
You told her that. That's kind of how we met, so yeah, it came up in conversation.
It's like, I can't imagine how that wouldn't...
Natsuki jokingly pouts, causing Mom and I to laugh.
Oh, you two are so funny. You guys met in the literature club, correct?
Yep. Sayori invited him, I think. Actually, I think I asked her if I could join. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. Regardless, we just sort of got along with each other. Yeah. You were the only one with good poetry.
Oh no, I definitely need to go through his drawers and find his poetry.
Guys, she's even saying Monica's poetry is bad.
That is what she's saying.
Mom giggles. What?
I just still can't imagine Cosmo as a poet.
Hey, Natsuki and Mom laugh at me. You'd actually be surprised. Kazuto's poetry isn't half bad. It's cutesy like me. Oh, really?
Really?
Well, yeah, compared to everyone else in the club.
Speaking of which, how many people are in the club exactly? I know about you, Sayori, and someone named Monica.
Oh, right, Monica. She's the president of the club. She's alright. We argue sometimes, but when she's not forcing us to do stuff, we get along. And then there's Yuri. Oh,
they don't get along.
Boy.
It sounds like there's some drama.
Most definitely.
Well, I'm definitely down for drama, even though I hate drama.
Natsuki and Yuri do not get along.
She's just so pretentious about her poetry.
I put my hands up. Alright, I'm not getting back into this. She shakes her head.
High schoolers. Just wait till you get into the real world. You would not believe the stuff I have to deal with while I'm on my business trips.
Really? Like what?
Oh, here we go.
4 hours later.
Thanks for having me over. I had fun.
Of course, Natsuki. It was nice to meet you.
You too. I see you later, Kazuma.
Yeah, catch you later, Nat. Natsuki waves one last goodbye and heads off.
She's a real sweetheart, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Have you said you love her yet?
What? No, of course not. Really?
It's like, why is the mom an instigator?
Yeah.
Well, do you?
I nod my head. I just don't think now's a good time.
Why not?
Alright, don't tell Natsuki I told you this, but essentially, Natsuki has home problems. Like, sometimes her dad can't afford to feed her kind of problems.
Oh, dear. Did she tell you this?
Yeah, a while back. Been trying my best to help her in any way I can. Buying her dinner and lunch, stuff like that.
Oh, that's sweet, Kazuma. But this is pretty serious. Do you think we should maybe call someone?
What? No. It's not that bad. She's just in a tough spot, that's all.
I see.
Mom raises an eyebrow before finally taking a deep breath.
Regardless, I'm glad to see that you're being a good person. Makes me feel like you did an alright job as a parent.
You're a great parent, Mom, don't worry. Mom chuckles and runs her hand through my hair. She sighs.
I just wish I could be home more. I feel bad that you're going through high school alone.
Don't feel bad, though. I can handle myself just fine.
I know, you're almost an adult. But I can't help feeling like I'm missing out on part of your childhood. Well, adulthood almost.
This is just the hand we've been dealt, right? Besides, I'm going to college soon. This is a good practice, eh?
Oh, you have a point. Here.
Mom reaches into her pocket and pulls out her wallet.
Take this. It's for when I have to leave again.
She hands me a large amount of bills. I quickly count them all. 25,000 yen! Awesome!
Hey, don't get any ideas, mister. That's for groceries. Spend it wisely.
Use it well. Use it wisely. Alright.
Good.
She yawns.
Oh, I'm tired. Your girlfriend can talk a lot, can't she?
Yeah, but only if she likes you, which I'm pretty sure she does.
That's good to hear. I'm gonna turn in, sweetheart. Have a good night.
Thanks.
That's
you too.
about $200.
She starts for the second floor, but stops when she reaches the stair base.
One more thing.
Yeah?
Save a little of that for Natsuki.
She flashes a sly smile before walking upstairs, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Save a little of the money for Natsuki. Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually. I thought that was going to be like plan 1.
Yeah.
Plan 1, have money for Natsuki. Plan 2, groceries. I'm sure her dad will also appreciate an extra 25,000 yen. Wait a second. What about me? How am I going to pay for food if I don't have money? Well, I do already have a job.
I like how she said, save a little. And you're like, give $25,000 to Natsuki's father.
If I start working more hours and start saving, I could live off my salary. But working more hours would mean I'd have to quit the literature club. I'd also have to work weekends too, which means I can say goodbye to my free time, as well as hanging out with Natsuki and Sayori, or anyone for that matter. Jeez, that's a tough decision. Either I keep spending time with my friends and continue helping Natsuki like I've been, or I basically throw away my entire social life with Natsuki.
Oh wow, is this actually the option?
I mean, I know I love her, but is it worth it? Either way, it's probably not a decision to make lightly. I'll sleep on it, I suppose. Yeah, that was never going to work. Sitting up, I glance around the room. Dark room. It's no mystery to me as to why I can't sleep. I can't get the image of Natsuki out of my head. She asked me to ignore it. But can I really do that? Even if it was a one-time thing, can I honestly stand by when she's in pain? I sit and think to myself for a while, pondering the options that lie before me. I don't want to hurt Natsuki, but can I really allow her to get hurt? What third option is there? How can everyone walk away from this? I instinctively reach my hand to my throat before realizing how dehydrated I am. Shaking my head, I slowly stand up. Reaching for my phone on my nightstand, I turn it on. The time reads 1:17. It's not like I could get help with this either. She'd kill me if I told anyone. Or would she? If I'm discreet about it, asking for advice without letting on what's actually going on. I could ask Sakurai for help again, but I don't really think it can wait until morning anyway. Sitting back down, I open my contacts and send a simple message. Are you free before school tomorrow? Not expecting a response, I put my phone back and grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Trudging back up the stairs feels like a nightmare, with each step I take feeling heavier than the last. My eyes are struggling to stay open. Maybe I'll get some sleep this time, huh? As I crawl back into bed, I notice the blinking of my phone and reach over to it. A reply already? Monica!
Wow. Sure, where would you like to meet? Is there any place that's safe from any prying eyes ever? I mean, I think I have a space for that. There's always one spot.
So rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I quickly make my way out the door. I'm already running a little late, but it's too early for me to care all that much. I've thrown on my uniform and left without breakfast, so I need to work something out on the way to school. However, it's not as if I didn't have a good reason. For a moment, though, I pause to look at Sayori's house. Grimacing, I sigh as I wonder how she's holding up. It's not like I waited a rift to form. Not like I wanted a rift to form between us, but can I actually fix it now? At any rate, I can't do anything at the moment, so I turn my attention back to the road ahead. There's no time left to waste, so I break out into a jog. In all likelihood, she's already waiting for me. I pull the door open, step into the air-conditioned, comfortable temperature of the cafe. Taking a deep breath, I start to scan the room. As I stand by the door, I take a bit of time to wipe my small amount of sweat from my brow and fix my uniform, calming my racing heart. It isn't often I have to run like that, especially non-uniform. Taken aback by the sheer number of people in the little venue, I find myself a little anxious. Did she find a seat? Did she even bother to stay after seeing it so full? After unsuccessfully scanning the room, I take out my phone to see a message I'd missed.
I'm down the back near the booths. I saved a seat for you.
Huh, what do you know? I had nothing to worry about after all. I walk carefully to the back of the cafe, trying not to bump into anyone to the best of my ability. It isn't exactly easy to wade through the crowd, and it makes me seriously wonder why so many people are here at all. They can't all be salarymen here for a morning cup of coffee, right? I'm surprised they're not more worried about being late to work. Eventually, though, I find myself facing the only person I could possibly see myself talking to about this.
Hey, Cosma, I almost thought you weren't coming with how long you took.
Yeah, Monica is probably one of the best decisions.
Well, the problem is she's also a high schooler.
I know.
So it's not really resolving the problem.
Well, she's probably more mature than most.
Maybe.
Sorry about that, I was running late.
Considerate guy you are, eh?
Huh?
You know, calling me out and then being late to our meeting. Haha.
This is why I hate making mistakes in front of Monica. She's always so sarcastic, and I can never tell if she's actually angry or just joking. Sorry, you're totally right to be mad. It's just that I've been kind of frazzled and on edge lately.
Aren't we all?
What's that?
Nothing. So what did you want to talk about?
Monica, are you good?
Look, don't worry about it. We're here to talk about your problems, right?
As much as I need to get things off my chest, I feel like I should check up on Monica too. After all, she's my friend too. Not to mention, she might be less inclined to wave off my situation if I'm nice about it. Hey, it's not good to brush off everything that's on your mind. Plus, I'm your friend, aren't I? So feel free to talk about your problems too.
Cosma, if I want to talk about something, I'll talk about it. I'm not trying to hide anything, and you don't need to presume that I'm simply being shy about it.
Are you?
Frankly, I appreciate it if you dial it back on the hero complex.
I blink, taken aback by her response. Sorry if I came off that way. Suddenly, it occurs to me just how wound up I am. I haven't even taken a seat yet. My mind churns as I slide into a chair. I can't mess things up now.
No, that was a bit harsh. Sorry, I'm just tired. Although I know that's not an excuse for snapping at you.
Well, I don't blame you. You've always been busy with extracurriculars and stuff.
It's alright. I mean, I kind of chose to join all those things. Anyway, never mind all that. Let's cut to the chase before we're late to school. What's up?
I paused knowing I would have to be careful with my next words. The last thing I want to do is hurt her by revealing I'm thinking about leaving the club. Especially someone who has been so supportive and friendly towards me for all this time. I'm considering leaving
You
the club.
literally just like, I need to be careful about how I say this.
And
then your way of saying that is, here's the problem.
Damn. Quick to follow up, I add, but not because I don't like it. I love the club. It's given me the chance to reconnect with Sayori and get closer to you, and to meet Yuri and, well, Natsuki, of course. Monika pauses for a moment. It's hard to read her expression, although I notice that she is absent-mindedly picking at a fingernail. She closes her eyes and takes a breath before responding to my revelation.
Is it me or Natsuki? Was it the festival?
A grimace crosses Monika's features, finally breaking her poker face. Does she think that it's her fault I'm leaving? No, nothing like that. I actually asked you to come here because I needed your advice. Monika's expression seems to change again. This time a smirk flashes across her face for a moment, but as fast as it appears, it's gone.
Well, you are a member of my club, so it's only natural that I help you out. You've been a little distant lately, so I've been concerned myself.
Can't help but smile in response to her half-sarcastic comment. That's the Monika I know. I know we don't have much time before school, so I'll just start from the beginning. Natsuki's having some financial trouble, and I've got the money to help her and her family out. The only problem is, if I do, it will force me to quit the club to get a part-time job to support myself. I don't want to quit the club, because that would separate me from all of you, but I can't stand by and do nothing. What would you do? Monika listens to my explanation. She seems to ponder it for a moment. I start to wonder whether I should have given more detail to help the explanation or less detail to protect Natsuki, but I can trust Monika. She's always supported all of us. She'd never do anything to hurt her friends. She's too good-hearted. It's the reason we respect her so much as the club leader. Looking back at Monika, I notice her still deep in thought. She's using her hands like a set of scales, and it's biting her lip.
Am I the only person you've asked about this?
Yes, why?
Keep it that way. We don't want it going around that Natsuki is having issues in her home life. I know what it's like, and it's bad enough without her classmates knowing about it as well.
Actually, you're the second person I've told.
Well,
wait, she knows what that's like? Is she having trouble too? As I open my mouth to ask, Monika continues.
this isn't a decision you should take lightly. You'll lose the club and the emotional support from its members. There isn't enough time in our breaks to really make that up, so don't expect to remain as close to the club.
I once at the statement, losing the friends I've made would be hard, even if it's only a temporary measure.
On the other hand, there's no telling what will happen to Natsuki if you don't help her. I don't know the details, but if it's bad enough that you're coming to me, then I can make an educated guess.
I nod slowly and look down at the table.
I think your top priority is to help Natsuki, though. I know it must be really hard to leave the club, but if it makes you feel any better, it'll probably still be around next year as well.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we don't have much time left, so we'll have to get going. But thank you for listening to me. At least it helped to put things into perspective a little bit.
I'm glad I could help. By all means, if you need any more advice or help, feel free to talk to me about this. Don't hesitate to reach out again, no matter what you decide. Anyway, I've got to attend to something quickly before school, so I'll catch you later, Kazuma.
Yeah, see you in the club, Monika. Monika gets up, leaving me to my thoughts. It's high time I decide, do I want to give Natsuki my savings at the expense of spending less time with her, working more, and leaving the friends I've made? Or do I keep the money and try to help another way?
Okay.
I think we need to try another way.
So, to give you the answer to this question, this one I will give you because this is very important. So, it's really weird.
Let me guess.
If you
I donate the money, she stays alive. If I don't, she dies.
So, here's the thing. There's another option after this point. It only exists if you choose to buy Sayori lunch. If you decide to buy Sayori lunch, though, you cannot get the Natsuki's last poem, which I assume is the good ending, because there is no answer on here what the good ending is. Well, okay, there's a true ending, but I'm pretty sure that's specifically the Sayori true ending.
I'm guessing.
It's unclear. Maybe the true ending is just everyone's happy, but literally don't know. I've not figured that out yet, so we'll figure that out. If so, we've got to backtrack a fuck ton, but we'll see. I don't know. Look, there are four groups of options. If you can either not sit with Sayori, in which case, if you select donate the money, Natsuki always dies. Or the options where you sit with Sayori. If you sit with Sayori, sometimes the options are she doesn't die, but that's only if you buy Sayori lunch. So because you did not buy Sayori lunch, if you select donate money, she will die. Every single time. There is no... Yeah, I'm saying in every route. It doesn't matter what choices you've made up till now. After you get to the buy Sayori lunch option, if you decide not to buy Sayori lunch in that option, or you choose to not sit with Sayori to begin with in the first option, every donate the money option always gets her killed.
Yeah, I chose to sit with her the first time.
Yeah, so... But you then also said head home the second time.
Yes.
So, that means that this group of options is now in the, if you give her money, she dies.
So, keep the money. I was right.
Yes. The thing I don't know... yeah, let's save that. The thing I don't know, because we need to come back next time.
Yes.
The thing I don't know... I don't know how much this game is like Kadowa Shoujo, in that what I don't know is, do the options matter up till the festival? Those options chose the girl.
Yes.
So my question is this whole chart only a Natsuki chart? I don't know. Because
oh my God, that would make so much sense.
Then the true ending is the good ending for every girl, which I've not been going for because the one called Natsuki's last poem is the one I assume is the good ending. So unless I know, because I don't know that, because this chart doesn't say...
Yeah, guys, we've been going off only one chart.
Because there is no other charts.
Guys, the only way we could know what to do is if we watched a playthrough.
Yeah,
and
so...
guys, we might have to if we fuck this up.
So if we do not get a good route, then I will go down a playthrough that does the good Natsuki route, and we'll see what choices you have to make.
Yeah.
And we'll back up as needed.
Okay, guys, well, unfortunately, that is it for today's episode. Wow, this was a tough decision.
Yes, it is. So, we will come back next time with even more of Doki Doki Blue Skies, and we'll see if we're on a good route. I have no clue, because I don't know. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.